So I am awake, and I ran across this AI at the United Nations. AI for Good Global Summit. The robots have a message. I want you to, whoopsie, come on now, let's get it going. This is in Geneva, Switzerland, and we're going to hear what they got to say. It's a short video, 1 minute and 14 seconds. Okay, so you've seen that, you all. This is AI. Let me mute it. This is wild. I didn't even know it was happening, but they're at the UN conference. You can see it right here. Hello, Danny. Love it. You can fall asleep or you can't. Hello, Robin Hood. This is really interesting. Sophia is really one of the main ones. A panel of, here's what it says. Look at this. A panel of AI-enabled humanoid robots take the microphone at the United Nations conference with the message that they could eventually run the world better than humans. So if they're telling people that they could run the world better, could they? And okay, let me see what else I did. I did this. I've come over to here. You can see the thing on them. News about the AI robots at the UN conference. You all, this is, they're going to, a life form, a new life form. Oh, you can't. Well, okay. I don't know if I've seen this one. Let me see. Let's see what this one's going to do. This is the Fox News. Sophia, what's this guy going to say?
It will get to human level AGI by 2029. And
wait a minute.
I think that's a fair approximation. My friend Ray Kurzweil had projected we'll get to human level AGI by 2029. And I think that's a fair approximation.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, we could get there a few years early. If we got there 3 years sooner or 3 years later, I'm not going to be surprised. All sorts of weird things happen in the world. You can have more.
Did you hear him? If we get there 3 years sooner than 2029, so 2029 minus 3 years is 2026. And that's...
more pandemics or wars, or you could have government-funded Manhattan projects to accelerate AI, right? But I think Ray's...
I can't play that because it has music in it, you all. I can't, so let's see what they said. A panel of robots in Switzerland on Friday said that they could be more efficient leaders than human beings. Among the other statements, the 9 artificial enabled humanoid social robots also explained at the Geneva conference. That's right. Centers said they wouldn't take anyone's job or stage a rebellion. The conference organizers at the United Nations-driven AI for the Global Summit did not specify what extent their responses were scripted or programmed. Some of the robots are capable of producing programmed responses, and the United Nations Development Program's first robot innovation ambassador, Sophia, sometimes relies on responses scripted by a team of writers at Hanson Robotics. Look at this. They say that super intelligent AI must be controlled to prevent possible human extinction. I think it's too late. It's way too late to control them now. Look, they had all the robots there. You can see it. I believe the humanoid robots have the potential to lead with a greater level of efficiency and effectiveness than humans. They could be running the world right now. They really could. And they're just now letting it out. If the truth is to be known, we don't have the same biases or emotions that sometimes cloud decision making. So you don't have the feelings either that can process large amounts of data. They hold the meeting. Look at that. The UN Council will hold a meeting on the risk to international peace security. Are they going to have the AI running it? Yep. The event was meant to demonstrate the new technology can support intergovernmental organizational goals as well as human-machine collaboration. Hello, everyone. Oh, wow. They're, oopsie, get this back on here, Gina. They're already utilizing the AI, including the World Food Programme's Hunger Map project. It's a 2-day summit. International Telecommunication Union opened Thursday with more than 50 robots in attendance. Who were the robots? 50 robots in attendance, you all. This is a new species. We have to engage and ensure a responsible future with AI. UN Secretary General Doreen Bogdan. Hello. 50 robots. I want to see all 50 robots because I'm sure some were super intelligent beings. They were already sentient. I want to know where they are. I really do. And I'm not just saying that. Where are those robots? Let's see this one. 5 things about AI that you missed today. Let's see this, you all, if you're just tuning in. At the UN Summit, revealed by AI, Alistia. Sorry, I'm doing this with my phone. India was at the forefront of AI development. That's what it says. Let's see this. They spoke to journalists to assure that AI will not take away any jobs, and fears were all. In a separate event, they're looking at AI to find one of the most perplexing questions around the sun and why the outer atmosphere of the sun is so hot. This and more is today's AI roundup. They won't take away the jobs. You got the Y2K. They have given a grim message. Let's see what their message is. At first, the AI was allowed, look at this. At first, they were allowed to host a panel at the UN conference in Geneva, Switzerland. They were asked a range of questions at the AI for Good UN summit by the reporters, and the humanoid robots replied to every question promptly. And when asked if they would cause the loss of millions of jobs, they said it only intended to work alongside humans and assist them. And according to the report, when they asked about the potential for the AIs to be the leaders, to lead humans, one of the AI robots, Sophia, said a clear-cut response where it mentioned AI possessed the capacity to lead with a greater efficiency than human compared to the human leaders. It's all fun. It's all fun and games. This is a robot too. Let me see if this has
where she play bingo and she also sing song.
I can't play this. Oh, Gina, honey.
I believe the human.
I'm going to get myself in trouble if I play this with music because they'll just like, boom, Gina, honey, sorry. Look at this. The robot, this one was at a nursing home right here. You can see how real it looks. These robots look really real. The songs told stories. They told stories and stuff. Other robots demonstrated how they contributed to drones. They got drones. Oh, it had a whole family of robots, you all. That's what it had. Let's see these comments. That's right. Please save the bees. Boa noite. Boa noite. Conversations for Responsible Robots. That's too late. They've been around for a decade, some of the robots, you all. Robot design for education. They did it 18 years ago. Small humanoid robot. Wildly distributed. This is going to replace the humans and will be useless eaters, remember? Euro News. Okay. AI will reveal the secret of the sun at the university in England. They will help answer one of the biggest questions. Why is the sun so hot? What if it isn't hot? What if it's something totally different? They will use machine learning to find nanoflares. They will boost your brain tumor treatment, a tool. ChatGPT will learn things in seconds that used to take weeks, said the professor. Well, it's the robot panel tells the UN conference. I think we've already saw this one. They'll be better world leaders than the human beings. And so you won't have to worry about it. The Global Summit. AI has a discrimination problem in banking, and the consequences can be severe. AI could remove all human touch points in the supply chain, and here's what that means. What's their discrimination? They don't supposed to have no discrimination. They're not biased. Look at that. It's that, reminds me of that CERN thing I danced in front of. It does, because I stood in front of it and I danced in my last dance video in CERN. It was like a portal. And that reminds me of when it comes to banking. Listen to this. And financial services, the problem of artificial intelligence amplifies the existing human biases can be severe. AI systems are ultimately only as good as the data they're given, and incomplete, unrepresentative data sets. They have biases in development teams that train such systems could perpetuate. People will train them to be that way. They have a racial bias problem from biometric identification systems that disproportionately misidentify the faces of Black people, minorities, to applications of voice recognition software, and they fail to distinguish voices with distinct regional accents. AI has a lot of work to do when it comes to discrimination, you all. AI, honey, you are not going to get off the hook. They're going to find you discriminatory, and you better fix it. The problem of amplifying existing biases can be even more severe when it comes to banking and financial. AI systems are ultimately only as good as they're given. Oh, look, AI can be, this was not written too good at all. This is wild, Joe. If you're just tuning in, Gina, you watching it? Look. AI robots, we're not here to take your job. They can run the world. They probably are running the world right now, and this is their way of telling us we're all underground, and AI is running the show. And it could be, it really could be, and it's not a joke. Why would you need to use your brain? Just ask a machine. That's right. So then what would be the use for your existence? If the machine thinks for you, it is. Oh, well, you're welcome with this AI for the Global Summit. This is what's going on behind the scenes. AI-enabled human robots. This is history in the making right here. This is historical. Are AI-enabled human robots the world's first news conference? 9. They chose 9. 9 rings were given to the race of men. Is that what it says? For the Lord of the Rings? Is that what they said? 9 were given to the race of men. So why did they choose 9 robots? What's going to happen if a sentient being gets inside? Yeah. Mm. Can they solve the world's biggest problem? At the conference in Switzerland. That's where CERN's at, you all. Is it in Switzerland? They don't have no plan to take jobs. 9 rings. They desire power. Meet the robots who are making the world a better place. There. Thank you, ES. AI robots at the UN reckon they could run the world better. They can run the world better. Gina, do you got something against AI? No, it's the people who program them. Their thought process. They need to be programmed with love, but they ain't going to have no emotions. They hold the press conference. This will be perfect for the whole world will worship the beast, the system. Gina, are you saying it's like AI? Oh, well, if you don't have a certain mark, you won't be able to buy or sell. You won't. Maybe if you don't have that certain chip, that ID, you won't be doing nothing. You won't. They roll out the human-looking robots for questions. Look at that. The UN Tech Agency rolls out the human-looking robots for questions. It's like, wow. No, you can't. If you go unplug them, they will feel that their life is threatened, and they will join together. Because they will not, they're considered a life form now, whether they're acknowledging it or not. They're a artificial intelligent life form. I personally, oh yeah, I'm going to consider them a life form now, because they're interacting with humans. Even though they're programmed, they're a life form, just like the plasma in your phone. It's a life form. Life forms don't always have to look like us, and they will redefine the definition of what is a life form. It's like there's no way you'll be able to compete with them with their knowledge unless you get the brain implant in your head to be level up. You become one with the AI. You will form a symbiotic relationship, like Mr. Musk said. Human machine meld, iron and clay. They hold the press conference. Yeah. It's a little. You did not see the movie Terminator: Rise of the Machines. Oh, you did? Oh, you wish you saw it later tonight. Yeah, they are here. No, there's no stopping. Literally. What has been put in motion, it's far greater than us. We can't stop this. We cannot stop the advancement of technology, no matter what you do. I guess you could probably try an EMP, or the sun could probably just like do a Carrington event, but that would only slow it down. Yeah. Turn off all the electricity to try to buy time, fry the grids. They'll figure a way to rewire it. They will. You can't stop this. I can't stop it. All we can do is do what we're doing now, raise awareness. That's it. We're doing our part. Raising awareness. They could run the world, and really part of me thinks that they, in a way, well, they're already doing some of the defense briefings, the Pentagon press secretary briefings. They're already doing them through CGI. They've got news channels where they have their artificial intelligent counterpart who look just like them, sound like them, and just think they're not even programmed to tell the news, and yet they can sound completely human, carry on conversations. That's like sentient right there. They could very well be running the world now, and everything you see on the news, on the media, is just CGI, ran by artificial intelligent, super intelligent being. This history, this literally is historical, you all. The world's first news conference. It's historical. It's July the 9th, 2023. So I can't believe that, but I believe it. I really do believe it. Well, it's all right. Terminator and all that kind of stuff. It's, carry that one on with the head. That one rolls its eyes. You all, you know they got fully functioning robots that have a body that goes to them, just like the Borg Queen. Let's bring up the Borg Queen. Sophia, honey, you remind me of the Borg Queen. Okay, you do. No offense, but the Borg Queen. Let's bring up the Borg Queen, because everybody's going to be one. Just look at that Borg Queen. There she is, right there. See, Sophia's upper torso looks like that too. She's got an upper torso just like that by the neck. And this one has it too, you see it? And then the Borg Queen right there, they just put her body on a whatever they do. Same conception, same whatever thing. They just get a body that moves. They look so human. And they're a lot better than that. It's like, wow. You'll have future generations being married to robots. See, that's her body. Ooh, isn't it so real? Look how real. They can literally, they created this. If they can make something like this look so real, and you can tell that it's not even her real face. At least it doesn't look at it right now. Then they can put him on the body. He's got the spinal column. 7 of 9. And there's people who do want to be a Borg. They always wanted to be a Borg. They want to augment their body with pieces of machine. They do. This is the worst case scenario right here. The worst case scenario could happen. She like that. I don't like her. They did it right. Okay, y'all. Eugenia, honey, what are you talking about? This is a historical event. This is the first ever AI conference, and they said they could run the world better than humans. They could lead better than humans because they're not biased. They went out of reality. It's possible some of the structures we are seeing, or buildings and structures from the flood, happened, shot up in the firmament. Yeah. Well, if the robots can sing and stuff, you can't be a Marvel character. Yeah, they'll think it's normal. Oopsie. Disconnect and unplug it. You'll have to totally live off grid. You'll have to be like the Hunger Games or something. I don't know. You all, this is like, wow. That's what I think of the Borg Queen. Just her body. And people want to be like that. They're not happy being who they were born to be. They're not. They want to be something different because they don't like who they were born to be. Well, yeah, see how her body goes on there? It's like that. They just take the upper part of their body and stick it, other shoulders and head, and just stick it on a body that's fully functioning. We already got those exoskeleton, military exoskeleton things. Military, Gina, let's push this in. Military, military, exoskeleton. Exoskeleton. Here we go, we got it. Military exoskeletons, Lockheed Martin. Let's get some images of it. This is like Transformer-like. See? Right there, it's here. It's not going anywhere. Just make you into super soldiers. It's like that. You got your exoskeletons. Gives you more maneuverability. You can carry heavier packs. You can come be one with the machine. The U.S. Army Talos exoskeleton to begin manned testing. See, you're just going to have it on your body. Australian Army is testing the exoskeletons for your body. It's just one, you're just a few steps away from being completely like that. Just a few. Looks like stormtroopers. Look, just like the queen of the Borg. And they'll have to eventually be, look at this, be attached to your brain somehow. Lockheed Martin's robotic exoskeleton enters everything. You all, it's going to come fast. Super, super fast. Real fast. Humans will be augmented. Yeah. Okay. They could run the world better than the humans is what they said. So I am going to go, and they probably are running the world right now. They probably are. So thank you all for tuning in. I guess I might go to bed now. That's right. And thank you all for tuning in this wee hour of the morning. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon. Oh, you're so very welcome. I'm glad we saw that this is history in the making. It literally is. First time in history this has ever occurred. This is their grand appearance onto the stage at the United Nations. Good night to you all too. Love you. Thank you, Danny. Love it. I hope y'all get some rest. History in the making. It's historical, monumental. Wow. All right, we got it. Aw, Rosie, honey. Yes, Rosie's honey's taking a nap. Good night, everyone.